treble on?
Oh, without a doubt. I was at the Sheffield United game against Bristol City midweek. I'd be very, very surprised if they don't win the FA Cup semi-final comfortably. That puts them into the final. I think the league is probably the hardest one for them. I know they're playing against Real Madrid. If Arsenal pick up a point at the Etihad, I think Arsenal probably go on and win it. I think that will just give them that little bit of belief and that little bit of confidence. If they win that game, although technically they'll still be a point behind, I think momentum, the relentlessness, the machine that they've been in the past, winning game after game, and what it will do psychologically to Arsenal, I think they will drop points between now and the end of the season. So I think that game literally is going to be the title decider.
Just on the point about playing Real Madrid in the semi-final, Pep said last night, all clubs know if you want to win the Champions League, you need to beat Real Madrid. How much will last year haunt them / inspire them, because it was the most gut-wrenching way to go out of a tie, because they had the job done and somehow, as only Real Madrid seemingly can, they came back.
Well, Real Madrid did it, 3-4 times last season. You know, they did it every single time. And Real Madrid are similar to Manchester United when they were in their prime. They're quite comfortable to just play how they play, keep doing what they're doing with Modric, with Kroos in that midfield, you know, Benzema up front. They just keep playing. They don't change the way that they play. They have a belief that they're going to score. Manchester United used to have that belief. How many goals did they score? 85 minutes plus, because they just kept playing, just kept doing it. And that's what you have to be very, very wary of. Even if you're 2-0 up against Real Madrid, they will believe in the last 5-10 minutes of a game into injury time, they will get a couple of chances and they believe they will put them away. So they are very, very dangerous right to the very end. But you would have to think now, with the way that City are playing, the energy that they have. You know, Modric is nearly pushing towards 40. Kroos is, you know, not getting any younger either. Benzema's not getting any younger. Surely the extra physicality and fitness that City have, and probably a bit more strength in depth in terms of squad, surely that has to see them through.
It's interesting as well, because Pep spoke last night about being exhausted, said, I don't know how we're going to recover for the game on Saturday, which is possibly a little bit of
mind games.
Mind games, exactly, because you look at some of the games they're playing, and take Leicester, for example, it was sort of cigars on and feet up at half-time, and people like Haaland were brought off at the break. So, as we can see there are a lot of matches, but if City can keep blitzing teams, they can keep rotating both game to game and within the 90.
Yeah, there's also a point when you're playing games and winning games as a player, you just want to keep playing. You don't feel tired. You play the game, you come in the day after, you do a little bit of a light recovery. The day after that is a little bit of light recovery. Then you're into sort of like game day -1 or into the game itself. And you just want to keep playing, because when you're winning, you feel fresh, you feel fit, you want to keep going. And that's where City will be at the moment. When you're at the other end of the table, when you're losing games, you get a lot more tired and it hurts. You know, the recovery takes an awful lot longer. So, yeah, when you're playing games and winning, there's no better feeling and you're just on a roll.